This PowerPoint presentation takes you through the importance of good attendance and punctuality at Thorns Collegiate Academy. What does the law say about your legal requirement to ensure your child or children are in school? It is the legal duty of all parents to ensure they send their children to school regularly, and failure to do so is punishable by law with fines. We no longer can authorise holidays within school time, and it is illegal for parents to take their children out of school for family holidays. It is also the legal duty of all parents to ensure that their children arrive at school on time, and again, failure to do so is punishable by law with fines. Our responsibility, our legal duty, is to ensure we investigate any unexplained absences. So if a student is not in the academy and we have not had notification of the absence, we will be making phone calls and contacting you to find out why that child is not in the academy. Poor attendance will affect your child. It will result in learning time missed. It is obvious that if students are not in the academy, they are missing out on lessons. This in turn will lead to low attainment. It can also impact on their social skills. They will not have the time to meet with their peers, form friendships and relationships with their peers. It will also mean they will miss out on all the opportunities we as an academy provide them. There are now after school clubs running again. There are experiences that students are being invited to, educational visits. If they're not in the academy, they will miss out. What is classed as poor attendance? Every student should aim for an attendance of 96% or above. This equates to a maximum of 7 days off across the whole year. The academic year for students is 39 weeks, so that equates to not even 1 day off every 2 weeks. In actual fact, if a student was off 1 day every 2 weeks, that would equate to them being labelled as persistently absent. A student is persistently absent if their attendance is at or below 90%, and this is 19 or more days off across the whole academic year. So what does a rate of 90% attendance actually look like? If we break it down into a week-by-week equivalence, if a student was absent for 90% of the time, that's equivalent to being absent for 1/2 day a week. They would miss out on the equivalent of 1/2 day of learning every week of the academic year. And if we took that over a year and put that time into one block, it would equate to them being absent for 4 school weeks, essentially 1 month out of the whole academic year. If a student's attendance is 90% throughout Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4, so all the way through from year 7 to 11, and we took that as one block of time, that would be equivalent to that child being absent for about half a year of school. That means that that particular student has only had 4.5 years of education, as opposed to the 5 that all their peers would have had. There is a clear link between attendance and academic outcomes. Research has shown that if your child maintains a 96% attendance, they have a very good chance of achieving the government benchmark of GCSE grades at grade 9 to 5. Those grades that are deemed to be good or better. If a child's attendance drops to 90%, then there is a less than 50% chance of them achieving that government benchmark. And if their attendance drops further to 88% or below, that takes them down to less than a 30% chance of achieving those benchmark figures. So you can see how small changes in attendance can have a massive impact on attainment. But it's not just about missing days, it's about missing minutes. So we have a real drive for punctuality at the Academy, and we have worked really hard over the last year to improve students' punctuality. We need to make sure that students understand that 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there makes a significant difference to their learning. So looking at the information on this slide, you can see that if a student was 5 minutes late each day to the Academy, that would equate to 3 days lost across an academic year. If we took that up to 30 minutes a day, then that's equivalent to 19 days lost. That's the same as being persistently absent. This is only taking into account the beginning of each day and time wasted by students arriving late to the Academy. We also need students to ensure they're punctual to their individual lessons. They're not taking the long way around, they're not dawdling, they're not waiting for their friends, because all that is lost learning time. We need you to help us in this. We need you to ensure that your child is in the Academy as often as they possibly can be. We need you to ensure that if there are non-urgent appointments, they are made after school, before school, that you are not removing students from the Academy unless it is absolutely essential. If they do have to go out to an urgent medical appointment or something that can't be changed, then it's important they're in the Academy prior to the appointment and they come back in the Academy once they have attended the appointment. We know there are times when students are too poorly, too ill to be in school. So if your child is not going to be in school, it is vitally important that you inform us, that you contact us by phone or by email by 9 AM in the morning to let us know your child is not going to be in the Academy. If your child is running late for some reason, then please also give us a courtesy call. Let us know that your child is running late, but please ensure they do come into the Academy. It doesn't matter if they're running late, they still need to come in and access as much learning as possible. We as an Academy feel it's really important to recognise and reward good attendance and punctuality. All students who achieve 100% attendance and punctuality each week will automatically receive 10 epraise points, and that happens every week across the academic year. We celebrate success at the end of each half term, and this includes attendance, not just academic achievement. We're looking to add further rewards every half term and at the end of the year to celebrate attendance. We also recognise that it's not just the student, but also the family and the support network around them. So if there are any ideas your child has about what these rewards may be, then they should speak to the student voice representative in their form and let us know. The key message from this PowerPoint and this information is that if students miss school, they miss out. And it's really important that they are here and engaging in all the opportunities that we offer them. Thank you for listening.